You must know this 4 rarely known facts about Kobe Bryant. 1. Kobe planned to join forces with Michael Jordan on the Wizards. When Michael Jordan returned to play basketball with the Wizards, he was doing it at a time where he was also the team's president of basketball operations. During his 2 seasons playing with the Wizards, there were ongoing private conversations between Kobe and Jordan. Kobe was frustrated playing alongside of Shaquille O'Neal for many well-documented reasons that I'm sure most of you are aware of. Kobe's free agency was approaching in 2004, and that would be the time for him to head to Washington. But Jordan was no longer playing at that point, and it was assumed by everyone including Jordan that when he was done playing with the Wizards, he would assume his role as the team's president of basketball operations. But that's when the plan fell through as the Wizards owner fired Jordan in May of 2003. When asked if the rumor was true that he planned on joining Jordan in Washington, Kobe said, "That's true. I've always been big on having mentors, being around guys who have done it before and done it at a high level. I always tried to pick their brains and tried to absorb knowledge. Obviously, being in that situation, it would have helped having to be around him every day and so on. We would have put together a great team, and we would have won championships." Looking back on it, this is definitely one of the most interesting what-if scenarios for the career of both Kobe and Jordan. 2. Kobe tried out for the Celtics. Kobe tried out for the Celtics and was nearly drafted by them. Kobe was a young and exciting prospect heading into the NBA. But as a 17-year-old, the expectations of him were far from being as high as several other rookies coming into the league. The Celtics then asked a high school version of Kobe to come in for a workout. As a lifelong Lakers fan, Kobe certainly wasn't comfortable supporting the Celtics green, and said years later that he really didn't want to put the uniform on. Unsurprisingly, everyone in the Celtics organization was impressed with his skills and abilities. The head coach of the Celtics, ML Carr, said, "I'm telling you, he put on a shooting exhibition the way he stroked the ball." Carr was also impressed with Kobe's knowledge and appreciation for Celtics history, saying, "He said all the right things. He sounded like a Celtics general manager at the time." Jan Vogt said, "If you closed your eyes and thought a little bit, you might have thought you were watching Michael Jordan." With praise like that, it would seem like a foregone conclusion that the Celtics would draft Kobe. But with that being said, the Boston Celtics owned the 9th overall pick, and the draft which they almost certainly would have used to take Kobe. But the '96 draft was loaded with talent, and there were 6 players with lots of hype surrounding them. Known as the Super Six of '96, they were Allen Iverson, Marcus Camby, Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and Stephen Marbury. It was assumed that if you had a top 6 pick, you couldn't pass these guys up. The Celtics managed to pull off a trade to move up from the 9th pick to the 6th pick, which they then used to select the 6 to 8 Antoine Walker. A great player, but he isn't Kobe, and the Celtics involved are still regretting that decision to this day. When asked how Kobe would have responded if the Celtics had drafted him, he said, "I would have tried to carry on Bird's legacy, absolutely. I would have done it with a tremendous amount of pride and honor." 3. Kobe got MVP in Boston. Kobe got MVP chance in Boston. Not much backstory to this one. It seemed as if it was just a regular night in Boston in early 2007. Well, Kobe was doing Kobe things that evening, hitting some of the most absurd, difficult, and highlight-worthy shots, I would say, of his career, but these were pretty standard in his prime. Let's be honest, the game is getting out of hand for the Celtics, and it's Kobe that's closing it out. After each incredible basket, the crowd goes louder and louder, as there's pretty much nothing to root for besides Kobe at a certain point. He then caps off his night with an insanely difficult three-pointer that basically only he can hit regularly. It was his 43rd point, and that triggered this unthinkable event.
Around for this.
You're seeing something that's very rare indeed. A Laker to get MVP chance
Right, in Boston.
Of all places.
Are you kidding me?
4. Kobe listened to Don't Stop Believin' every day. It's the 2008 NBA Finals Game 6. One of the worst memories of any Lakers fan, and Kobe is no exception. The Lakers were destroyed by the rival Celtics by 39 points, sending the Lakers home. Amidst Kobe's tears and amidst the celebration in Boston, playing loudly throughout the stadium was Don't Stop Believing by Journey. For Kobe, the song naturally became attached to the painful memory of falling short to the Celtics and failing to win a championship. So Kobe responded by doing one of the most Mamba mentality things ever, and listened to the song every single day, leading up to his 2009 championship, in order to keep the pain and motivation fresh in his mind. If we do that math, that's 362 straight days of listening to that song, and reliving one of your worst experiences. It sounds crazy, but it worked. And this is why we celebrate this legend. Because this guy was just wired differently in such a way that inspires many of us. Let me know in the comments section what is your favorite fact about Kobe. Like and follow for more.